What's up guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel Xman Co. Today is a very special day. It's actually National Braai Day and South Africa is also playing Argentina, hence this South African shirt here. And guys, we're going to make an amazing dish for you guys. It's basically going to be Boerewors stew, aka sausage. Now you guys know that we're quite famous for our Boerewors and it's a high protein content, and this is going to be amazing. So let's dive straight into this cook and explain to you guys what we got here as ingredients and then move over starting this cook. Basically what we have here is baby corn, 2 large potatoes, 2 carrots, 2 tomatoes, 2 onions. We're also going to use the tomato paste. We've got a mild and spicy coriander that's been ground. That's really going to uplift this dish. And then we've got a selection of crushed ingredients, chili, onion, garlic and tomato. Right here at the end we've got some paprika. It's smoked paprika. It's really also going to just uplift this dish and do something special with it. We've got about 600 ml of beef broth here, 1 cup of red wine. It's a pinotage, salt and pepper that we're definitely going to add to this dish. Let's do this. Let's start off with prepping some ingredients. We're going to start off with the onion. You just want to remove the skin of the onion, and then we're not going to chop it finely. Remember, this is a beef stew. We want the onion to also uplift this dish and be part of this stew. So we're going to cut it in half again, and then a few slices. That'll be perfect. Next ingredient we need to sort out is the potato. So we're just going to remove the skin. Once the skin's removed, we're going to cut it quite small. I would say about 1.5 centimeter max cubes, and that's going to be perfect for this dish. Don't throw these potato wedges away, guys. You can really use it later. There's so much nutrition in them. Keep them for later. It's time to start the fire, guys. So I'm going to light this fire starter. We're going to get the coals to medium heat, and then we're going to move over to the pot. It's going to be amazing. So we got our skillet, and we're adding about, I would say, 4 tablespoons of olive oil, because we really want to make sure that the onion's crispy, and we're also going to add the potatoes. You guys are going to love it. So we're going to give this a little bit of time to just heat up, and I want to see you guys in a bit. Our oil's nice and hot. Now it's time to add the onions. We just want to saute that for a minute or two, and then it's time to add the potatoes. In with the potatoes. This is going to be amazing, guys. Now what you want to do now is just stir this occasionally for about 10-15 minutes. It might sound long. Remember, the Boerewors is going to cook very quickly, so we need to get all the rest of the ingredients ready more or less at the same time. Now it's time for our crushed ingredients. It's about 3-4 minutes in the cook, so we're just going to add all of that. Stir it nicely, make sure that every little piece of these ingredients gets covered and just grabs up all of that beautiful flavors. Guys, there's more ingredients. Let's go sort it out quickly. So I'm going to start off with the carrots. Just going to get rid of those ends. We're using 2 big carrots here today. And you know what? You just want to cut them in nice cubes, not too huge, not too big. There you go. Perfect. We're going to put this to the side and move over to our Boerewors. We need to cut it in bite size, a little bit bigger, because remember, they're going to shrink a little bit. There's so many different variations of Boerewors here in South Africa, and it ranges from chili, cheese wors, traditional Boerewors. Guys, the choices are just endless. So we decided on a very traditional Boerewors. Some might call it Karoo or whatever you actually would call it, but there's lots of coriander in here, and it's just going to be amazing. It's going to uplift it and really give us that beefy flavor that we're after. It's time for the carrots, guys. So we're going to add the carrots. It's about 6-7 minutes of the cook already past us, so let's just do that, and then we're going to add some more spices. In with the smoked paprika, some coriander. We grounded it, about 1.5 tablespoons. This is really going to just give us that biltong flavor that we're after. We've got some tomato paste here, a whole packet. It's about 50 grams. Make sure it gets mixed nicely. So you'll find that the bottom burns slightly, but guys, don't worry about that. We're going to deglaze it with a little bit of our favorite red wine, so that's not even an issue at all. So all those flavors will be scooped up eventually. We're going to go ahead and sort out our tomatoes. Now guys, you want to slice them really fine. Remember, we want this to just cook away and become part of this beautiful stew that we're making. So I'm going to go down halfway and then just go ahead and thin slice this right through. 10 minutes in the cook and it's time for the tomatoes. At this stage we also want to deglaze the pan, so we're going to add our red wine. And guys, as we all know, we need to make sure we cook away the alcohol, get rid of that. So we're just going to let this simmer for about 2-3 minutes before we add some more stock to it. It's already smelling so amazing. Wish you guys could smell it. Give it a little stir, make sure it's all mingling and really appreciating all those flavors, and they really penetrate all the ingredients we've got here in the pot already. Also going to add our baby corn. We're going to add about 500 ml of stock. We've got chicken stock here. You can use beef stock, it really doesn't matter. Whatever you enjoy, go ahead, add it now. Remember, a stew is something that you have to weigh up throughout your cook and decide you might have to add more liquids. So we've added the stock just for the simple reason that the stock's got more flavor instead of just water. So we might add a little bit later, a little bit more water if we feel we need to cover everything. Time to close the lid for about 10 minutes. You just want it on medium heat, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Now it's time for our Boerewors, so let's add that. You can see the Boerewors is the star of the show because there's quite a lot of it. And guys, that's pretty South African. We love meat. This is how it's done. Right, so we're just going to mix all of that nicely together. And then if you need to add some liquids, now's the time. This is the last time that you really have the opportunity. In with a little bit of water. Try not to cover it completely. And then guys, we need a sweeter element to it. So we're going to add a little bit of Mrs. Ball's chutney. If you don't have that, anything else would do, like jam, whatever you have available, add that now. About 2 tablespoons, that'll be perfect. There you go. Mix it in nicely. Once you're happy with it being nicely mixed, then it's time to close this lid. And as I said guys, it's going to be 15 minutes around there. Then we're going to enjoy this beautiful dish. There's about 4 minutes left of this cook guys, and we're going to add a little bit of cornstarch to this dish. It's just going to thicken the sauce a little bit. It's quite neutral, so it won't change the flavors. So go ahead, add that, and then mix it nicely. At this point, you want to make sure that your heat source is medium to low. We're going to give it another 4 minutes, and then we're going to taste this dish. Co, what do you think?
I think it's going to be amazing.
That's what we hope and we believe, but I'm sure it's going to be. See you guys in a bit. 35 minutes guys into this cook. It's time to dish up. It looks absolutely divine. So we're going to make sure that we get a little bit of everything, a little bit of color, tastiness, and then also the star of the show, some Boerewors. Right, let's move over to the table. Right guys, that moment that we've all been waiting for. It's Boerewors stew, it's National Braai Day. The Springboks playing a little bit later. We need to taste this beautiful dish. So I'm going to start off with a sauce. Oh wow, this is nice. This is seriously nice, as expected. I mean, this is a very traditional South African dish, I would say, Boerewors. Let's taste the rest. So let's just quickly check if the ingredients are nice and soft. As you can see, just cuts through. Look at that there. And even the potato, look at that. It's beautiful. Right, so I'm going to take a little bit of potato, basically a little bit of everything, and then also a nice Boerewors. Look at that. Boys and girls, cheers. Wow. This is seriously amazing. You can't go wrong with Boerewors. Ask any South African. Guys, I'd like to introduce you guys to somebody. He's always in the background. Daniel, come over. It's Daniel's birthday today and he's over here, so National Bride Day. I think we should celebrate his birthday as well. Buddy, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Thank you for everything, whatever I do.
It's a pleasure.
I appreciate for everything. Thank you so much, guys.
No problem.
Thank you.
Right, guys, you know the story. If you like what we're doing, like, share, subscribe, enable those notifications so you get notified as soon as we upload new video. Thanks for watching. We cannot do it without you. We'll see you on the next one. Shh. Go, have a taste. Go likes it. I'm sure you're going to like it, guys. Go try it out. Till next time.